Hello. Couple of things. Andrew Cavenagh is due into Glasgow today. He's got decisions to make. He either backs the three of them or he doesn't. You know, if he doesn't get rid of at least Martin, unfortunately the fans are going to turn on him, and that is not what I want to see. Owners are in the door 5 minutes. Extremely wealthy owners, and then they're going to start getting dogs abuse. That's not a nice thought, actually. I can Martin getting crap, the two other idiots getting crap, aye, but the owners who are just in the door, who have taken us, assured us a future, whereas a future up to like 6 months ago, or whenever before they took over, it was bleak. It was bleak. Now, I've seen people say, "Oh well, they're the other side of the world. They might not know exactly what's going on." Well, a lot of rubbish, man. I live in Thailand usually. I know that doesn't mean I don't know what's going on. There's a lads and lassies that live in Australia, New Zealand, United States, South America. Do you think because we live far away we don't know what's going on? That's a weird one. That this thing that you're looking at now keeps you informed. This is a big investment for these guys. They know where we've been and they know where we want to go. Do you not think that Cavanagh is going to be up to date in it? I think he'll be as up to date as any of us. Now, these guys are ruthless, and it's hard to second guess them. But he's got to get rid of them. It's as simple as that. Now, there was quite a good question posted a minute ago. Was Stuart his appointment? Stuart was appointed when it was still the Parks, etc., that were running us. But he came in at a time where Cavenagh, etc., were having a look at us. So I'm just assuming that he was consulted before Stuart was brought in. I have no proof of that, but it kind of fits, because normally when a big organisation like Rangers gets taken over, the first person out the door is the guy like Stuart, and they bring in their own guy. But that didn't happen. But it also gives Cavenagh an easy out. He could almost say, "Look, this wasn't my appointment," so we gave him a chance. It didn't work, and he's off. And it's everything I'm saying here is obviously it's my own guesstimations. The reality is we don't know what's going to happen when Cavenagh comes. It's a big. And this is just dawning on me now. This is a huge. What day is it? The day is Thursday. This is a huge 4 or 5 days in our history. Again, unfortunately, there's a decision to be made now, and you know what's going to happen. We'll beat Hibs on Saturday. Saturday, oh God, you'll say, "Well, I saw something today." And thinking of Cavenagh, I saw something today, and I think Russell will eventually get it right. It doesn't matter if he wins or doesn't. On Saturday, we want him gone, and I've never seen so much. I don't want to use the word hatred for somebody, but I've never seen somebody, the players, us fans, want rid of somebody so badly. We come back from the international breaks, and we all thought, right, okay, international break, they'll have a few days with the family, a few days just walking the dog down the beach, just taking it easy. Hopefully, Rangers will get their shit together and stuff, and we'll come out and we'll see improvement. We were worse. That's a simple fact, as we were worse. The protest on Saturday, I think I'm going to head up for it and probably end up in Oswald's, or the Oswald's watching it after it, or the Loudons, I don't know. But when you think about it, when you take a second, this is a huge few days we've got ahead. And it's God, we thought we were past this, but we're not. The one thing I'm always clinging to is we are financially stable. And oh yeah, there's people. There's people say stuff. Oh, they're here to ruin us. Why would they do that? And people saying there's a skullduggery going on, as if there's organised crime involved. Get a grip, because if Cavenagh comes in to ruin Rangers and other guys that are the major stakeholders come in to ruin Rangers, how does that look in their CV? Who's going to deal with them in business in the past? We're going to go, "You bought a major footballing institution and ruined them on purpose." Get a grip, Cheers.